Guys, welcome to my top 10 TV shows of all time. Had a bit of trouble, with trying to get this done before with not uploading, so I'm gonna do it again. So I'll start with a few honourable mentions: The Simpsons, Life on Mars, Lost, Scrubs, Inbetweeners, and Mrs. Brown's Boys. All great TV shows, but just missed out on the top 10. Number 10 is a TV show that everyone has got to have seen. It is, by any standards, a classic. It's Friends. I mean, I don't know I only know like one person who doesn't like Friends. It's just one of those shows that you can just stick on and you can just laugh at it. It is just so funny. I grew up watching Friends from back when I was a kid, back when it was on. Still watch it now. I just think it holds up still, and it. I mean, without Friends, you wouldn't have TV shows like How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, Rules of Engagement, because they all take things from Friends. I'm not saying they copy them; they just like take the best elements that Friends brought and puts them together with other things to make something else. So that is number 10. Number 9 is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because I don't know, it's really cheesy, it's really 90s style, but can't help but like it. It's funny, it is just really, really, really cheesy, but I have a soft spot for it, and it is a classic. I think a lot of people have at least heard of it. I mean, yeah, not more I can say about it. I enjoy it. I mean, it might be a little dated these days because of some of the effects, but I personally enjoy watching this even these days. So that's number 9. Number 8 is Band of Brothers. I went for Band of Brothers rather than the Pacific because I think the Band of Brothers got down into what it was really like to be in the war. I mean, the Pacific did in some aspects, but I don't know. I don't think it did it as well as Band of Brothers does. The acting in it is phenomenal. The storyline is phenomenal. You just there's just so many different things that they include that actually happened, and they do it in a really good way. Like the concentration camps. When you first see them, it is just such a powerful scene, and I just think if you're a fan of Saving Private Ryan or war films in general, just check this TV show out because it is a really, really good TV show. So that's number 8. Number 7 is a show that got cancelled after 2 seasons, and it really annoys me because it is not a bad TV show at all, and that is Dollhouse. Joss Whedon at his finest, in my opinion. It is probably my favourite TV show of his. The acting in it is really good. The mind-bending storylines are just just cannot describe them because they go into so much depth, and it makes my head hurt when I try to understand it, but it does a good job of explaining so that you're not kept in the dark all the way through. So I'd definitely recommend you check that out because it is such an underrated TV show in my opinion. So that's number 7. Number 6 is a TV show that I haven't watched since the last season came out. New season will be coming out soon, and that is Mad Men. I don't know what it is about this. I just like the style of it. I think the acting's really good in it. The style is unique, and I don't know. I honestly do not know what it is about it that I like so much. I just think it is. I mean, it's about advertising, and you wouldn't think that that's very interesting, but it does a good job of making you invested into each character, and you care about what each character is going to do. You hate characters, you love characters, you don't care about some characters. It has it makes you feel so many different emotions in it, and I definitely think that it will go down as one of the best TV shows that has been in the noughties, I guess you could call them, but whatever they call these decade. So that's number 6. Number 5 is a TV show which I've kind of mentioned before. It is How I Met Your Mother, and personally I prefer it to Friends because, I don't know, I think if Friends were done these days it would be more like How I Met Your Mother, which I don't think Friends should be different because Friends is perfect how it is, but How I Met Your Mother is, in my opinion, that little bit more. The characters, I prefer the characters. Like, I don't like Monica in Friends, but there's not one character out of the five I think it is, who I don't like. Even the secondary characters like Carl the barman and Marshall's dad, when he was in it, they just, you like them, they're automatically likeable. So that's number 5. Number 4 is a TV show that I pushed down because of another TV show that I watched not that long ago, and it is Dexter. Dexter is just my perfect, like, if I could pick a TV show of what I like about serial killers, I would pick something along the lines of Dexter. That's how I would like to do mine. A serial killer who kills serial killers. I think it's a really, really clever idea. Very unique, very well done in my opinion. The acting and the actors that get involved are very, very well respected. It has a unique kind of tone to it, which is quite dark and very gritty, but I kind of like it. I think the style of it and the way they do it is perfect. So that's number 4. Number 3 is the show that I've recently watched, and it is Game of Thrones. I finished watching Game of Thrones. I'm up to date now, and that last season, the last episode, the second to last episode, was just mind-blowingly frustrating in a good way, because, spoilers in case anyone hasn't seen it, when Robb Stark dies, it is just, I felt myself screaming, well, not literally screaming, but like mentally screaming at the characters to just, it was so frustrating. Every character, you either like them or you don't like them, but either way you care about what they're going to do, with a few exceptions. Like, I don't really care about Bran and his storyline, but that's the only weak point I can give about him. Everything else is really well done. I'm looking forward to the next season. It looks amazing with the dragons like fully grown. Joffrey, hopefully we'll get to see him die because can't stand him. But so that's number 3. So we're coming to the top 2, which if you know me, you're gonna be surprised. And number 2 is The Walking Dead. Only recently decided that Walking Dead wasn't the top spot because of another show, and I mean The Walking Dead, everyone knows that I'm like basically obsessed with it. I mean, I have so many stuff. I have the comics, I have the DVDs, I have the figures, I have pictures, I have the posters, which you can probably see, the shirts, everything. I just love it. I cannot fault it at all. Not one thing. The only reason why it's not number 1 is because I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, Walking Dead, it's zombies, which I'm a big fan of as well. The drama in it is about the characters rather than the zombies, which is a very clever idea to do, and it works better than if it was just an action each week kind of film thing, which wouldn't have been as good in my opinion. So that's number 2, and we've reached number 1, which is Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, I am 2 episodes into season 5, probably be finishing it soon. The first 3 seasons I thought this is a really good TV show, and it was already in my top 3 because of that, but then season 4 came along, and season 4, it's one of the best seasons of any TV show I've ever seen. I cannot fault this at all. there's characters that I can't stand in it, but they do a really good job of acting so that you'd hate them. Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul are just two phenomenal performances every single episode. There is them two being consistent. Look, I think they're doing a spin-off called Better Call Saul, which is all about Saul, obviously, and I don't think it'll be as good as Breaking Bad, but I'll check it out. So yeah, that's my top 10 list. Comment below. I'll be interested to see what your top 10 favourite TV shows are. As always, leave a like and subscribe for more, because I'll be doing some more regularly, hopefully. It'll be mostly top 10s and reviews and updates whenever I have stuff to show. So yeah, I will hopefully catch you in another video very soon.